Hedgehog Cutting Part 1. For this project, you'll need a piece of paper, some scissors, a pencil, and either markers or crayons in black and brown. First, you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it lengthwise so it looks like a long boat. So you're going to match the corners. Then you're going to put your finger in the middle. And I usually hold on one side and press down with the other, and then press down with the other so it's nice and folded and looks like a boat. Okay, now the folded part is close to me, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw a really big rainbow, like so big that it goes from the very bottom to the very, very top. Big rainbow. Now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to hold onto your paper tightly, and with your cutting hand, you're going to have your scissors with your thumb up and cutting and crunching the paper. So crunch, open it, crunch, open, crunch, open, crunch. Then I have to move my hand to get closer to where my cutting is. So open, crunch, open, crunch. Move my hand again, open, crunch, open, crunch, open, crunch, open, crunch. And now my paper comes off. Now I have a nice rainbow shape that I'm gonna make it look like a hedgehog. So I took my black marker and I'm making an eyeball on this side of the paper for my hedgehog. Then I decided to color the brown part with crayons. So I start going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I try to keep my lines right next to each other. But then I started getting close to my eye and I thought, oh, I better trace around the eye so I don't get any brown inside the eye. I don't want that to happen. So trace around it, and then I did little lines, short lines, short lines, short lines next to it. Now I made my video speed up a little bit here so you can see I'm coloring, coloring, coloring all the way to the very end, and then I flip it over. And I look to see where was my eyeball on the other side because I need to make one on this side to kind of match. So I'm gonna make an eyeball again. Then I'm going to trade and I'm going to get my crayon because that's what I used on the other side. Okay, so I'm tracing around my eye this time because I just want to make sure I don't get any brown inside of the eye. And now I don't want you to do this. No. You're going to make little lines right next to each other so the whole thing will look brown. Little lines next to each other. It's kind of like they overlap a little bit on top of each other in order to look all brown. Then you're going to keep on coloring it in. I made this go faster. It'll go slower in real life. Okay, you will draw, cut, and color your hedgehog and save it for our next lesson.